matchmaking. I mean, you go right into the B site, you place a Sage wall, you put down a couple of pieces of Viper util, and that's already full control of that back line. Same thing with over on A site, just directly off the plant, just put a wall in front of you and you're almost completely covered. All you need is like an extra piece of util to run. But multiple examples of how these two comps could work. Folks, it's going to be an evenly matched battle by that case, a best of 3 here in the semifinals of Summer Championships between Squirtle Squad and NRG kicking off right now.
So we're seeing a similar thing to what Cloud9 did on their Andbox defensive piss round, is they're going to throw that Viper wall on A, stack towards the B site. However, it's all an illusion to show that there's a presence, but NRG are starting to peel away. These two players, though, EU and We Did, very close for a quick mid-rotation if they need to come back towards the B side. As Yawadrone spotted out, Tex, or apologies, Ban on the other side of the map is just lurking. Tex still hovering around this B site. He's got Som not too far off, and it's this util dump possibility with snake bites, and I imagine the shock dart as well from EU, but they grab the orb here. Squirtle Squad wall goes up. They still don't move. It's all uncertainty on the NRG camp right now.
But as they pick and prod, it's a little rough. In the mid side, that's going to be Ban in a good off angle. Going to be able to take down We Did, but still NRG, they have a lot to worry about just about this B side period. They're still maintaining a contact over towards mid, but that's all that Squirtle Squad really wants. They want to drag away a little bit of attention, but now NRG's back. All 4 players looking to fight back in the middle of the B site. Ban coming up from behind. Ban's still only going to be able to get 1, and now that's the last player in mid going down. All 3 players from Squirtle Squad back in the middle of B main. Down goes the wall. They have to bring it down. Either that or fight for it, and there goes Governor. Governor gets the big kill, and now EU in a 1v3 cannot make it possible. That wall, Sully, was a little bit scrappy. It had a massive gap on the end. It could have connected to the wall of the actual B site itself, but of course you're always going to take advantage of that if you're Governor.
Wow, look at this incredibly heavy buyback from the Squirtle Squad side. Normally we see like a 1 Phantom for Arena, but they're buying 2 here. Harmful and Ban going big. And man, if they end up losing these rifles, what a heavy hit that would be. NRG with Sheriffs and a Marshall to see if they can battle back. 4-player stack, 5-player stack now towards the A side. Is that wall on B just to show a little bit of presence, or at least give the illusion? Android down low looking for this fight against Ban. He's actually got a dink already, and that's dangerous. You can't lose this rifle early on. And everyone in Squirtle Squad kind of just sitting back. That's a lovely nade. It's another dink. There is so much damage amassed here by the side of NRG, but they cannot convert, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, just none of them able to get any kills out of it. But there goes Tex. Could be able to get another one. Gets another hit. Oh! Whoa! Som just got 2 kills for free there. And, I mean, that just means a whole lot more than just the OMG, a couple kills. I mean, Squirtle Squad, they save up the 2 rifles, but that is so much damage to their economy.
Yeah, that is a heavy hit coming out from NRG to take that many guns away. Som, I don't know how he finds the last 2, but somehow, some way, finding 2 headshots, and if they get a 4th kill, that would have been huge. But NRG not able to keep both the rifles out of their hands. Squirtle Squad are going to reinvest. So this is typically a round where we have a full bonus, but because 2 rifles are saved, they're just going to full reinvest into this round. NRG with rifles of their own. Similar situations for both sides. Loser ends up getting in a reset, technically, not so much for Squirtle Squad because 2 players stay alive, but it's a heavy round that could dictate at least the start of this first half.
Poison's off.
Cheeky little battle for the B side already. It is currently Squirtle Squad sitting on a default. So much of a default that they have actually left their spike back towards their spawn. So even with all of this extended pressure over on the B side, they're not exactly looking to finish off here. Looking for just a pick. Governor over towards the mid side. There is a double crossfire. Over in A, only 1 person. We did. Still ends up finding someone in B, but that's the thing about the default, right? You only get a singular kill, but there's no trade-off of it. The rest of Squirtle Squad going back towards A.
Yeah, Android's going to have to use his util here to hold them back. Nearly caught off guard. He's going to drop nades. Bouncing in front of 410. However, nobody's going to be affected by it. EU lucky with that swing, as that nade did a lot of damage, and Som to finish off Governor. 4v2 with Som dancing around the back line. Shock darts to give him the access to swing. These last 2 players, Harmful is going to throw, or at least try to work with Jonas 60 through the wall up, and while Som coming from their left side is going to begin to find them both. Ult online now as NRG take a first.
Yeah, you said it. Ulti online for Som. So that's just going to make at least any late round just a bit easier for NRG. But just the ideas from Squirtle Squad, it didn't seem like they just had a uniform idea. But that's just the thing with the default, right? Could go either way. NRG, they just had the right anticipation. I just like that battle over towards Rafter, trying to retake with both an Owl Drone and a Shock Dart towards the middle of site, and just keeping as many pixels restricted as possible. Good defense. NRG,
oh my goodness.
They can attempt this again. Out goes the dash. That position from Psalm could have actually went big. Excuse me. Not exactly Psalm, but even then, Tex still trying to play around.
Look at that nade damage from Harmful. With the nade damage that was dealt, he's going to take a life right on back. Revive still available, so I think Sam is going to go for that here in a second. They're going to cover his body. Harmful trying to swing again. Down low. Android with the Spectre. You're going to get to find that one. Sam taking things back up towards Tube. And it doesn't look like they're ready for Sam. Sam is making so much noise, but they don't know because they're running themselves. Tube with their back turn. Sam is going to collect them up for free, and that is the round. NRG, not a flawless because they used the revive, but they keep all 5 players up, and that's economy in their benefit.
Indeed, NRG are going to be just fine in terms of economy for a good bit. Squirtle Squad, actually not so much. Dwindling, though, this next round is going to be pretty massive. Look at the ultis about to go alive, online, excuse me, for Squirtle Squad. But also the fact that Squirtle Squad, we haven't seen any of the early round approaches that we would want out of a rifle round. Let's see if they can make a bit of noise. We have NRG at least with 3 possible contacts early on in the round. And Squirtle Squad slowly approaching over towards B already. It's
going to be a double swing here as soon as that poison orb goes down, Tex is going to look to duel here with EU. Even a third possibly with Android. Now lining themselves up. Oh, EU. That is disgusting. Down goes one. The spike not revealed. The Harmful still on this A side lurking. Well, there's still good control here from Weeded over towards the B site. It's tough for the side of Squirtle Squad as NRG having that first pick, have the Vipers well up on A, and there's Tex as well just to reinforce. They're going to start to peel away here. That Owl Drone is going to get the information that they've slowly fallen back. And that's why we see a rotation here from EU, but still, Android's just going to take all that space, and now the call comes to rotate all the way to A, and if Weeda gets the timing on this wall, it'll slow things down, and if Tex is good to find a couple of kills, it should spell disaster for Squirtle Squad moving forward. But man, I like this. A late rotation up as Android's already deep into B main, though.
Yeah, this is very late. They're going to see a contact here in A site, and they're not going to expect anyone near kitchen. But it could just be the pop that Squirtle Squad needs just to try to help out, help alleviate some of this pressure. And there you go. The dash back. Harmful. Exposed by Tex. Tex, a nice little 2K. Make it a 3K as we did. Catches up the third. And now it's that 1v4. We mentioned Ban. And now Ban
10 seconds left.
has to somehow escape with this Vandal back. He's only going to be able to get one onto Tex. 3 players from NRG. They are more or less chasing. And the wide swing on ramp is probably the most dangerous for Ban there. Ban getting pressured. Couple taps in from spawn. Still gets the kill onto Weeded. Let's see the economy. It's NRG fine. Still just fine. But good kills at the end, though. Oh, yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that.
It's fine because in their 4th round, or the 4th round of this half, they are able to keep most of their players alive. I think they actually kept all 5 players alive because they had to use a revive. So Squirtle Squad damage is at a minimum economically, but Ban able to hold on to that one rifle, charging up the ultimate here, and it's going to be Tex to pull out the early operator here in round number 6 to see if he can maybe find a conversion towards B long or B main. He's going to work with Android, and I think Android's looking to toss a little bit of util. If not, he's boosted up on top of the boxes. Harmful going for a solo play. No one at his back. All he's trying to do is pull rotations. And they'll see if they can get a punish. He's going to get off, but he misses the right click. And Android's doubling back for the punish as well, leaving Tex to hold with the op. And it's all a ruse as the A-side hit now comes in with an Owl Drone to lead. Ooh, Viper spit.
And NRG, they still have a bit of util to actually hold this on, but Squirtle Squad not exactly able to find anyone. That out goes the swings finally. EU getting 2 off of a lineup. Ban has to play up a 1v4. Wall right in front of him. It's actually a boost that Ban can't actually catch. Headshot position for Android, and that's going to be the end of that one. Once again, Sully, we're seeing Squirtle Squad just trying new things, which is always good. But even then, NRG and just their default defense is able to actually catch up with the pace of Squirtle Squad's takes. AKA, whenever Squirtle Squad actually end up exploiting onto a site, we already have 3 players into the back of site. There's a lot of tells for Squirtle Squad in the moment in terms of their takes.
Yeah, I like it mainly because NRG aren't like overcommitting, right? That single dash, yet not everybody pulls away. You still leave Android in the back, and his util, his kit is so good at delaying pushes. Maybe in comparison to Arena, you don't have that ability to toss a nade and put a stop to a push. So we'll see Squirtle Squad not have to deal with Android's nades this time around. EU with a very early Hunter's Sphere is going to give access to the B main side from Som. And look at this, Som with 2 players. None of them are looking. It's one for free. Down goes Governor. There's your main smoker out of the question for this upcoming round. As the A site, it has the wall up already, but no util to allow them on forward.
It's just going to be so hard, especially if we did. He's a bit more aggressive towards that front line, but even then, just got to focus up on Squirtle Squad and how they even want to play the rest of this round. They want to go for the revive.
Lovely.
Nobody in mid to punish that.
Yeah, Viper's Pit here online as well, as they want to re-exit back in. Tex could get the timing. Slips through. Ooh, gets off the scope last second, and he's not going to find that frag, but there's a repeat. Harmful still going in and out against Tex, and now they approach this A site. The wall is ready here for Weeded. Nade available, I think, for Android as well, at least with a boom, but definitely. Never mind, just the nade, but he's one of a showstopper. If he can get a kill, this is going to be detrimental. This Viper's Pit's...
It's a little brokey.
Awkward. Yeah, the most awkward Viper's Pit I've ever seen.
Yeah, a little brokey. Not exactly working straight. We do a little trolling.
Oh, great nade.
The nade gonna be able to do a lot of damage, and there goes the ping! Oh my word, so clutch off the info. Weeded still has to hold it down. There's still just about 10 seconds left. Finally, the plane gonna be able to go down. Som! The top of sight. Som still gonna be able to take him down. And man, oh man, Squirtle Squad, although they had the right bodies, it's starting to get a little bit nervous for them.
Yeah, most definitely. And this engagement as well with the spam going in. Ban just taking a very risky fight, and he's able to catch one player not ready for that re-swing. Governor swinging through his own Viper's Pit in an off angle. 4-3, Squirtle Squad. Keeping things very, very close as the operators for both sides, Harmful and Tex. Now, one thing to note is that NRG have just been so good at grabbing free control. Now Android is a showstopper. We'll see if he wants to get aggressive off of it on the A side. Looks like they're going to take things a little bit slower as Tex. We sit on top of the pipes once an operator fight, but this is the control I was mentioning. They're just so good, and now they have the info. Man will be revealed. Android with that free kill. He's just going to leave Tex to his own, as he knows he can lock it down with this off.
Poison's off.
Oh, the double contacts. Going up tunnel, real cheeky. Saw him with a nasty surprise. That's attempt at the wall bang right after though, but Squirtle Squad, they know enough. They're already out and away. I just love this early pressure from NRG always. It's like they always have an eye on things, but it's never an active piece of pressure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I get what you mean. Looking at this B site, you have Weeded just playing in the back. He's got Viper's ult. The retake, Snake Bites to delay. I imagine he's got a poison orb on it as well. Never mind, I think that's been used to B main instead. And here Tex in the back. Harmful wants to punish this. He's already won one duel against this operator, but Android's here as well. He's got the ult, the full raise kit. And that boom up another perfect going to give this Q as Tex is going to be able to get one frag. He's still repositioned in the back lines as Android falls as well. 5 versus 3.
Oh, hello.
Here's that showstopper. Cleared out maze. And now if you are Squirtle Squad, where do you go? Because Som is on your back. 20 seconds up. They're going to run for the hills to the B site. But rotations are so quick from NRG nonetheless.
Yeah, again, this is another issue with Squirtle Squad. They are running into brick walls again and again. And by the time they even want to make an actual take, they've lost out on either 1 or 2 important pieces of util just because their teammates went down. Squirtle Squad, at their own pace, it's just not working. NRG is dictating everything here, Sully. I mean, even just the early pick over towards A main just kind of proves how NRG is starting to get a little bit more comfortable with how Squirtle Squad is playing.
Yeah, I mean, NRG have just been so consistently aggressive and getting control, and it's so hard to deal with if you're Squirtle Squad because of the fact that, I mean, it's agents that can get out for free, essentially, right? Jet dash off of the operator play. You have Android here that can blast back and dump util to keep them from trying to get onto him. He's going to play top 410 with the operator of Tex right next to Kim. Harmful. Nearly connecting the Marshall shot. wasting a dash here, or at least utilizing it. It's a slow walk up. One towards mid. Sam is going to be able to punish that. Now you look at the side of Squirtle Squad, and it's like, okay, what do we do here? We have sheriffs and one marshal. They actually convert for 2. Nice little nade comes in from Android after he dies. And now EU up close, doing it with the best he can in this 2v2 revive out of play as NRG are left to Weeded.
All right, Wadid, my boy. It's been a while since I've said that name. I'll be completely honest. We did now in a 1v2. Gonna have to try to pull this one off. Harmful. Actually going for the plant, but it's a bit of a fake, and we did too early on the spray.
Oh, they rotate B here.
Yeah, no, they absolutely just book it. And we did has no clue. Because Squirtle Squad are so far away into the site, he just can't hear anything. 35 seconds in, and only now he's starting to rotate. Squirtle Squad have a free plant.
Yeah, but he does have this wall towards B main, so here's the thing, is they're checking towards the mid side, and it's an illusion. He's actually come through B main. Wall goes down. So what is the timing here? Are they expecting to come for the B main side? Maybe not. Ban not looking. We did with a free frag. He's got a turn, but he looks top nest, and Ban. He had no idea he was coming, but he checks last second to give Squirtle Squad a 4th.
Yeah, but Sully, I mean, simply, he was playing peripheral vision. He wasn't exactly playing like hugged up to the wall. He was just playing in the right angle where you just couldn't see him from B main if you come out. The only way that you can see him from there, exactly, is if you walk towards the back of the yellow box. And as that happened, that's just good timing, honestly. But he was in such a good spot just to be in off that post plant. So there you go. 2v1. Played out by Squirtle Squad. That's run around back into their pockets. NRG only recently have really started heating up. But Squirtle Squad, they could stop this momentum right now. They're starting to go to B.
Eve Snake Bite's not going to hold these players back from Garage. Governor watching for this push, and he's going to catch Android off guard. And Weeded still with his Viper Spit, but he's got Rodden. One player rotated in. All yet to go out, or apologies, it's gone down in tube, so there really is nothing to stop them if they want to progress further. Squirtle Squad in a 4 versus 5. Tech still in the back lines. He has this operator. They're playing deep for their snake bites, but nobody has approached yet. Squirtle Squad cutting the noise, and they have no control towards mid. That poison orb set up towards mid gives the idea, or gives the illusion that they could be rotating back. Ban has got to get this kill. We did to punish it. He's going for more.
Yeah, that's going to be We Did going down after to the trade. Tex, he's not trying to clear the wall either. He's really just waiting for a contact that might go high, but everyone goes low. And that's clean. That's everything that Squirtle Squad was trying to work for since that kill off of Weed, and literally just try to get that plant. Now they have that full control over towards that back line. Everyone else from NRG run the middle. Out goes finally the Hunter's Fury. Going to be able to stop it. Harmful trying to fight. NRG with a 2-man advantage off the revive too. Tex fighting in the front lines. Going to be able to get one. Trade back for EU. And that is just textbook Valorant from NRG. Squirtle Squad, they end up fighting them one angle after another. But NRG were the ones that made it hard. You pull a wall up. You put a little bit of util. You force Squirtle Squad to start to spread out back into B main. And then you pounce. NRG, a good 6th round back.
And I love how Tex pulls out his knives and he just hovers. He just waits. He knows all he has to do is just be up present so they can't push forward for that swing. And when EU was ready for the swing, sends out the knives. They clean things up. It's a weird buy here for Squirtle Squad because Harmful is going to be working off of knives, but he only has light shields, and the rest doing a 6 on a Spectre. Util has certainly had to be sacrificed here. NRG. An aggressive take down towards mid. It's Android and Tex. One with the Op, one with the Vandal. This Tex is going to get forward. He's looking for something. He sees nothing at all, and that allows Android to have confidence. Okay, when you're ready, I'll take the swing. Tex. Another missed opportunity for an opening pick, and well, that's alleviated some pressure though. The confidence is now mid is open, but the B site, or apologies, the A site is what's the worry. And while We Did has that Viper Spit, he's nowhere near in a position to use it.
That's a little bit awkward in terms of the wall from Jonah. Still gonna be that take back, yeah. NRG. Thinking about that retake back. Kind of unfortunate for We Did, but again, We Did is simply just hovering around this spot. He hasn't heard anything back over towards Raptors, but out goes Harmful. He had been jumping like that for a minute, and now it's just a firing range for Harmful. He starts playing deathmatch a bit, and he can only get 3 kills out of it, but even then, it is going to be the round back for Squirtle Squad, and I hate to see it. No.
Last round before the switch.
A little bit of action for the stage, too. I can appreciate a dance party after a win.
I can too. Nice clean entry from Harmful to find these 3 kills. Catching Android with his nade out. That's what you want from your Jet, to get very aggressive and find these forward positions, with which Harmful does almost perfectly. NRG 6-5, still holding that Viper's Pit. Android's been relegated now to a Sheriff. We did again. Viper's Pit's gonna come online here towards the A side as he hops onto pipes. Squirtle squad taking things slow. They know where the Viper's Pit's been activated, but where do they want to take it? That Poison are blocking the vision. Saw him with a trade. No revive available, but there is one for the Squirtle squad side, so they're back to full strength here in a second, as the Owl Drone is going to take time, clear things out, make sure there's no risk.
You will not kill my
It's Android that must win this fight. He gets the spot. He's going to toss the nade. Governor's going to lose position, but he still should be able to win this fight if Android gets a little too aggressive, which he does.
And that Hunter's Fury going out very early, and it's not going to be really utilized at all in a very efficient way or an efficient manner. It ends up getting taken down in the mid side. Viper's Pit still sitting up in A, but nobody is going to approach either. Actually do have a lurker over towards A too, and they're going to make that call out soon that the rotation to B is already being made. But Squirtle squad, I don't really think they care. They're still making their way through, and Som actually makes this a little bit more possible.
No way! No way!
Gets the kill. The plant still goes down. It's a 2v2. Oh, no! Harmful! No! Harmful, no! Harmful still gets the shot. No way he was on the flank and he missed that, but Harmful still gets the other one. Oh my word. Squirtle squad almost throwing away a 5v2, but Squirtle squad looking incredible throughout the first half. In comparison to NRG, Squirtle squad and NRG are actually fighting, throwing fists back and forth from round to round. Folks, we'll be back in a little bit with the second half between NRG and Squirtle squad. Welcome on back. The Squirtle squad, of all the teams to make it through to the semifinals, the tier 2 pug mix lineup of the Squirtle squad has not only made it through, but they are seriously putting up a fight against one of the best teams here. NRG and Squirtle squad tied up at the half, and we're heading into the first round of the second.
This has to be scary because NRG are typically one of the best defensive teams on Icebox. I mean, most score lines go 9-3, 11-1 in their favor. Now they're on the offense, so they're getting aggressive to try and take space. Oh my goodness, saw him going 1-for-1. Ban again down low with that Sheriff. There's still 2 players in the middle of sight here, and NRG are falling to 1 man. 2 players to go to that Sheriff, and now a 2 versus 2 with a heal-a-ville, but it's got to be spread between the 2 of them.
Yep, no, and they could easily go back over towards that A site, but they need to just get the spike. EU still gonna be able to get the kill from below. Jonah 6 now in a 1v2 and make it a 1v1. EU has control of the spike, just trying to find a route away. This is a good line. EU safe in yellow box. Jonah 6 has no clue where EU is. EU goes for the peek, but Jonah 6 spreading his angle as much as possible makes it work, and the peripheral vision is perfect as Squirtle squad get themselves a 7th.
Fast take coming out from NRG, countered by a couple of sheriffs. I mean, clutch from Jonah 6 in the 1 versus 2. Here's that reload, and he went back to the left, and EU, he knew he needed to hit this shot. He was 1 HP, he had to land a headshot, and it's so difficult from that range as well. NRG losing the first round to go into a Marshiko round. Never mind, I guess more or less a Shiko round with only the 1 Marshal for Tex to play with. Squirtle squad with a mixed bag of guns. Bulldog, Ares, and majority Spectres alongside 1 Marshal. Harmful 1 shot to the body is all it takes. Tex to fall.
Unfortunate.
Oh.
See it off that first shot, but even then, would have liked a little bit more of a war.
Boom.
Oof. Another one from Harmful. But it's literally an op at this point. 1 shot to the body makes it work. The rest of NRG currently making their way over towards A. Harmful, if he gets a couple more kills here, we're looking at a charged up Bladestorm just a little bit early on too.
Oh.
And he almost got the other kill onto We Did still alive, still trying to plug away, of course, with that sheriff and of course the Marshal. But Harmful actually he just kind of updrafts right into heaven, immediately pulls out his Marshal, and I didn't even see the shot go out. Very quick from Harmful. Now he has 5 points, and of course overall 8 back for Squirtle squad.
1 or 2 off of that. I mean, he can get an operator here very early as well because he stays alive. And NRG, there the formalities out of the way. You'll have the full buy back. Squirtle squad kicking things off with a bang so far. NRG, 4 sets of light shields and approach towards the B side, but it's Ban and Governor here to hold it down. And it looks more or less to be a bait and switch setup. Ban isn't going to shoot his gun at all. Governor's going to take the heat. Oh my god, look at that bite. Are you kidding me?
All right, can we talk about the rest of the round, or are we good?
I'm good now.
Oh my god, what just happened?
I thought that wall would have. I thought he would have got more. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Honestly, but Squirtle squad. Still only 2 players remaining. It is going to be Tex trying to tap away. It's actually SoaR with the last 2. See with the 1 flanking from the mid side. SoaR certainly getting closer now to that ult count. Just good for NRG though. Yes, we did kind of just fly by that round, but NRG now have the task of facing on a full rifle round. If not, they did it before, but they have to do it again against Squirtle squad.
Yeah, Harmful's gonna pick up that operator second round. He's guaranteed to get Bladestorm moving forward, so we can use it even if they lose. But NRG, Harmful is, I'm not gonna say better than Tex at the operator, but he's been hitting some nasty shots with Marshal and operators. We'll see if we can find that impact. He's alone on A site. 2 players pushing down the mid side. A 3rd here as well towards Orange. That being Governor. Ban not detected. Recon Bolt gives him the space. They're tapping away. SoaR on the other side, and it's Governor. Oh, apologies. SoaR that actually wins that fight. Governor not able to do much as he didn't want to overextend and lose that site. Harmful missing out on the operator pick, and they're 2 players high and low. One of the most effective setups in the game, but Harmful. That's what I mean when he hits crispy shots. The B side, unfortunately, all opened up as Governor here falls as well. Harmful should just be looking to save.
Ooh.
Unlucky.
Unlucky for Harmful. Unlucky able to get another one, but he actually runs back towards the spike is being planted, and of course EU gonna be there in a good spot. It's up back now for the attacking side of NRG. If they really find a usage for it, of course, if you're Tex and you're one of the best oppers in NA, of course you're gonna find a way. But I'm intrigued to see how they end up incorporating it. But things are just getting drier, folks. These first 4 rounds, no real drama to them just yet. We're going through the motions in terms of the pistols. Squirtle squad, though, this next round could be just a good opportunity just to stockpile a couple of those O points back, considering the fact that really you only have the 2 duelists ready and raring to go.
Yeah, Bladestorm already out here for Harmful, and it's in a dangerous position. The right clicks can be unbelievably deadly. They spot him out, but is he going to be good? He actually bounces back. They would expect him to maybe... Well, that thing is just following him around. That thing is just following him around. It's got a tracking drone on him. Harmful still hopping around. They're going to concede this position, knowing that Harmful is around. He watches them all run. He knows that they're leaving, and where's the rotation for Governor? Harmful getting aggressive. It's a long-range Bladestorm, but he's got to be precise. Ouch. They're all positioned on the A site. And well, Governor is on a very, or apologies, not Governor, Harmful on a very quick flank. It's Governor making that rotation. Ban with another tag before he gets out.
Yeah, Ban's got to be dead. EU running right into him, but still another kill back for Jonas.
My goodness,
6.
no way.
Governor getting another one, and in comes the flank. Weeded still going to be able to get 2 in the middle of sight. The flank is still going on. Where's Harmful right now? Harmful dashing in. The right click misses. Weeded still alive. Som is in the middle of an owl drone. No chance for a trade. Squirtle squad. Almost like a 2-3 man advantage. But now it's depending on Som, who could pick up a rifle, but he still has that sheriff to go. Oh! Picking down Som! The balls to even go for it! And this man, with ice in his veins and the squad behind him, getting a 9th.
That is unbelievable from Squirtle squad sheriffs. And they make it work. Nothing. And yeah, if I mean, okay, I don't know who's called the timeout, but it looks like it's Squirtle squad. They need a break. Cause Som is like, dude, what did I just do? What did I just do? That is outrageous from Som, and it's up against the up and a Phantom slash Vandal. NRG 8-9. That is something else. Squirtle squad. Yeah, I would take this tack pause. I'd be screaming my head off right now. NRG.
I like how it's Som's name too.
Yeah. 3 players with ultimates, 3 major ultimates to work off of, but that round is crazy. Squirtle squad will have their full buy back. In NRG's economic situation, I'm not too certain, but it's a risky situation because if you lose this round, I think no matter what, you get reset if they aren't already reset.
And you know, it's the funny thing, by the way. We started off this best of 3 by just talking about the fact that the utter fact that Squirtle squad has had the easiest run from this entire playoffs, and they haven't been able to prove themselves solely. This is the game where they have to prove themselves. This is the game where they're facing off against a team that could compete in VCT. And this is sick. Like, they're actually making it work. Yeah, they needed a miracle in the last round, but a lot of these rounds are being won strategically and very fairly. I mean, I like cheese, but the only team that has really done cheese thus far has been Immortals. So at this point, let's just keep going into it. Another round coming up next. It is that rifle round, and it's already a take from NRG. Good orb towards that mid side. They have all the utility to go, but there's still 3 players looking to pounce on this take. Look how deep that plane is.
Harmful position, but that wall is going to block him as his point of view. Harmful can't get a shot in, but last second he takes the peek from top nest. Now Jonas 6, he hears the footsteps, he understands, Recon goes in, but it's a bait, there's 2 free kills, and that should be all she wrote. Weeded looking to contest, the spike is planted in his favor, but EU's the backstab. They've tapped the spike, they're not committed. Hunt is goes online, but nobody's even got onto it. Jonas 6 with the revive as well, he's still holding on to it. Weeded to try and distract, he's good for 1, he can take the swing, but 2 players top nest, they've already got to happen. That just sucks.
Shock
Dart goes in. Is it a kill?
What? The defuse!
They got it.
Oh my god, it got defused! Barely in that last millisecond before that shock dart ended up landing. The defuse goes in. But that was possible. I mean, Ban, that response off the wide swing took way too long. That could have been it. But instead now, Squirtle squad, they're the ones wiping sweat off their foreheads. Holy.
Wow, last second as well, and Squirtle squad, they're on a possible 11th here. They can reset. Governor's going to use his Viper's Pit right off the bat, and he's not going to get as deep as he would want. He's going to create a literal wall at the front of a main entrance. Som getting a tag off of that owl drone. I think there's a tiny gap for Jonas 6 to slip through. I don't know if he's posted the wall up like that. Yeah, tiny gap from the peak at least. And they take back towards the A site. Som is going to try and slip through the back lines, and well, he's not even getting the Viper's ult, but he's going to get 1. He might get 2. Android good for the trade. 4 versus 5. Viper's Pit and the Showstopper online for the post plant.
Oh, and the Viper's Pit goes back. The double domain expansion in the round, and now Weeded can play a bit more, but look at the damage on Weeded. Weeded has to be incredibly safe now for the rest of this round. He has no heal. Like, literally a gust of wind. 1 shot should do it. He has like 2-3 HP still. Out goes a kill back from SoaR. Actually, a trade onto EU. SoaR keeps going forward. Weeded, his Viper's pick gonna go down. Android, he has a showstopper, and it's a 1v2. He ends up getting a couple shots onto Harmful. Harmful with a pre-fire around the corner is going to be able to make it work, but a bit more time played by Android there, and he could have made it work. Squirtle squad, good stuff. 11-8.
Yeah, now they've reset NRG. This is a possible 12th here as NRG. They tried to make that approach. Viper Spit went on, but with Weeded on such low HP, there's always that risk, and I feel that in that position, NRG did the best they could. When you are in that situation where the HP is low on the big part of that exec or the big part of the post plant, you need to try and create an advantage, and that's why we saw that aggression come out from them. It doesn't pan out the way they were hoping. They're going to go into this round with a full buy. They're not trying to play for overtime, but man, we are looking at that possibility where NRG have to try and push us to OT. NRG doing a little bit more of a default. Android still with that ultimate. EU 2 off the Hunter's Fury, but Ban taking the op instead. This B side is going to find an opening. We did to trade things back on the opposite side of the map. However, Tex taking that space, saw him sitting in the back, but now comes Governor, and now it's a dynamic duo that we've seen before.
Oh, there it is already. Texel solo gonna be able to take down one. There are multiple dynamic duos in NRG if you want to reference those, but still Squirtle squad with the defense in that back line. Neither one of the two are gonna be able to stop things. And do Squirtle squad even attempt this? Because again, it's the same scenario as NRG actually had a couple of times throughout the first half, where Squirtle squad, they've won a hell of a lot of rounds for sure, but so many bodies ends up going down in the rounds that they end up winning. So many rebuys later, their credits getting diminished every round, although they are winning. And now Squirtle squad, everything is now broken. Now seeing a couple of players on 2.5k to 2k, and NRG can make it so much worse. Look at EU.
Oh, ooh. There is EU. There's Jonah 6, so to strike back. He's not going to make the up. That's the biggest loss. And they don't keep anything. 11-9 Squirtle squad. All rifles gone, and there's that situation you were proposing, Gus, and it's 100% certain here. Are they going to buy up? Ban's going to go for the Vandal because he can afford it. He can get the overheal as well. Tricky stuff here for Squirtle squad because they know that this is a possibility that NRG get to 10. They close the gap. They find momentum. Tex is going to play with the Blade Storm here, and we'll see what they want to do. I think we're going to see a double updraft. Maybe from Tex, or at least a setup to take early control of top team. No, he's going to solo play towards the B side where the rest of his team goes down mid. And while they've already removed the big hitter, they've already removed the second hitter. Saw him going down. They're looking for a little bit more. It's so far a good start for NRG.
And they know that they're running into multi-coverage here in the middle of Kitchen. And look how stuck they are. EU finally coming up from behind. It's Jonah 6. Nothing but a classic to hold down his own line. And Android still gonna be able to get those last three. Showstoppers still alive. Hunter's Fury alive too. But we have to watch out for this next round. NRG and Squirtle squad. Well, I can only say NRG. NRG, they could buy for the rest of this game. They can buy for the rest of this map. Squirtle squad, not so much. They lose out on this one. They essentially give NRG a 12th round. Sully, this situation is changing pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's flipped on its head here. Squirtle squad had the opportunity to close this out. Now NRG have closed the gap. The economic advantage here, and now we'll see if Harmful's operator, how impactful it's been all game, can find the same impact here as Android, looking to maybe double blast pack entry into the sites. He's getting on top of the boxes here, and yep, it looks like that's the case. Does he clear out back yellow? As Ban, ult online, it's a scary prospect, and in they go. Out goes one, EU not ready, down he goes, and now they've got to worry about a player on their backside. As Android up close and down low is going to get one. Ban still dealing with two, is only good for a 1-for-1, but that's allowed players to rotate, and Solom has arrived to find another for a 3v2.
Optimal for Squirtle squad, and it's just going to get better. Weeded going on in, and oh, the peak from Harmful. Jumpy catching Tex, and there you go. Squirtle squad just on the precipice of potentially going down and losing out on all of their momentum. Not only one round away from taking away a map against NRG. They didn't do that against Immortals, but against NRG, Sully, they are reawakened. This last one's gonna be fun too, with it being a full rifle round.
No ultimates here for Squirtle squad. The only one that NRG are going to be able to hold on to is that Hunter's Sphere. But even then, they still need to win 2 rounds in a row. And I don't think that there's going to be a full reset for Squirtle squad. Harmful maybe will have to work with a little bit lesser of a gun if they lose this round out, but still it's a confident buy for Squirtle Squad with credits left over. Jonas 6 tossing up that wall early. He feels that early pressure and he's looking for that pipes jump. They're hunting down for one. It's him in the back lines. Harmful good to find a first frag. Now he's in position up top for a second. Harmful doing everything.
Harmful, wonderful movement, and he's still gonna be able to get a third. Harmful, keep farming, bro. Literally just hold W into the middle of sight and you'll get all of them. He tries against Som. I'm sorry for the false encouragement, but it's still gonna be Squirtle Squad 4v1. As now EU tries to pull this back. Governor around the corner, gonna go down. All three players now stuck over towards Rafter, and EU, that's ballsy because he only spots one around the corner.